A new week means new updates on your Houston Cougars athletics. I'm Tamer Knight, and I'll be your host for this week's episode of In the Game. The University of Houston men's basketball team fell short in a 60-59 nail-biter to the Memphis Tigers Saturday, February 22nd. This loss comes after Memphis' Precious Achiuwa scored a free throw to give Memphis the lead with 28.2 seconds remaining in the game. Caleb Mills attempted a jumper with 4 seconds remaining to seal it for Houston, but did not execute. However, Mills led the Cougars with scoring with 21 points, followed by Marcus Sasser contributing 18 points. The Cougars trailed to Memphis majority of the game, trailing 27-23 at halftime. The Cougars improved their shooting percentage in the second half, shooting 46%, but it was not enough to put them on top. The Cougars were also competing without their guard, Quentin Grimes, the team's second overall scorer, averaging 11.8 points per game. With this loss, the Cougars are tied for first place in the American Athletic Conference, with a record of 11-4 and 21-7 overall. They will return home at the Fertitta Center Sunday, March 1st to take on the Cincinnati Bearcats in a rival game. The University of Houston swim and dive team continues to dominate in the American Athletic Conference as they pursue their fourth consecutive conference title with a total of 952.5 points at the Campus and Recreation Wellness Center. They also captured 17 individual championships, accumulating the second most points by a women's team in championship history. In the final race of the weekend, Lee, Power, Louderout, and Brown combined for the fastest time in program history in the 400 freestyle relay with a time of 3:17:39. The swim and dive team closed out their fourth championship season under the direction of head coach Ryan Watch-America. In tennis news, the Houston tennis team also sealed a big win over the weekend against Texas State, finishing 7-0 at Winston Tennis Facility. Pairs Shadara and Garrett's, Kendall Wosley and Petamunti secured the double points for Houston, putting the team ahead 1-0 before the singles match. Senior Mimi Kendall Wosley and sophomore Jovana Volkovich went into second tiebreakers in each of their matches, followed by a third set super tiebreaker for Kendall Wosley. This marks Houston's fourth shutout of the season. With this win, Houston Tennis improves to 6-4 on the season, but also 6-3 at home. Up next, Houston will host UT Arlington Friday at 2 p.m., followed by conference play Sunday at 10 a.m. against UConn. That's all for this week's edition of In the Game. Be sure to come back next week, follow us on all of your social media sites, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Tamer Knight, and we'll see you next week.